Hello, hello, my beautiful Libras. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of February the 26th to March the 3rd. So what do you say we just jump right into this and see what you have for this week? You've got, from your download message, you've got own your own power. So basically this is saying that you need to step up. You need to be able to take the seat of power and take the seat of authority. This is about you letting the powers be, know who you are and what you've got to offer and what you're made of. Don't allow yourself to settle. Don't allow yourself to step back, and don't allow yourself to be overshadowed this week by anybody else. I'm not saying you have to go out there and really roar and toot your horn and get abrasive and, aggressive. But what I'm saying is this is your time now. You deserve to step up. Now, for some of you, you may have been given a new job title. You may be taking a position here which is going to allow you to step up into a higher seat of power here, maybe in charge of a department or in charge of something at work. You may be taking the authoritative role in your home. It's time for you maybe to sit down and communicate with somebody or your family at this time, or people that you know, and take the lead. Don't be afraid to step up and voice your opinion and get involved. Engage yourself in some sort of creative conversation with people about who you are and what you've got to offer. You could be stepping out and having an interview. It could be a job interview of some sort, where you're going to have to step up and show yourself with confidence and authority. So keep that in mind, my beautiful Libras. There's going to be something coming in here that's going to require you taking that seat of power and authority. Now, coming in with your first energy card, you've got your commitment is being tested. So when this card comes up, it means that we need to be consistent. We need to keep our word. We need to follow through. They always show me a golf swing with this card, and that is follow through, right? You don't stop halfway before you hit that ball. So this is about you following through. And you may be, people might be testing you. Are you really going to do this? Are you going to step into your power? Are you going to be confident enough for this position? So you will see that your commitment is being tested, but I think if you stay consistent and you stand in your power of confidence, you're going to see that it'll work out. Now, your next card you've got is the cross, and the cross is indicative of feelings of remorse, sadness, tears. This card is a healing card also. I see that you will be healing through a situation. As you can see, there's a lot of light right around this cross, and it means that those tears will dry up and you're going to heal through a situation here where things will improve for you. You will heal through this process. So if some of you are grieving and some of you are feeling sadness and disappointment right now, know that this will too pass, okay? It's very difficult when we're going through these times to believe that that's going to happen, but it will. Now, you've got the birds. Look at those birds. You know, the one bird's got its house on its head. And this is about you probably getting involved or hearing a lot of conversation going on. There could be some debating and bartering and a lot of chatter happening at this time. Beware of the chatter that could be gossip, okay? Stand away from that. Remove yourself from that. Own your own power and pull away from that negative energy you don't want to get involved in. But I think you're going to see you could be receiving a lot of information, a lot of communication. There could be letters and texts and phone calls where there is some dialogue and some information coming into you as well. Now, your first row here, you have the Four of Swords, you have the Emperor, and you have the Page of Cups. As I had said, own your own power. The Emperor here, he's able to step up, and he does that. He sits in the seat of power. He's logical. He's organized. He has that ability to take authority, okay, and demonstrate that with great confidence. This is a card that says you may be stepping up, being able to take control of a situation, especially emotionally now. You're strong. You're able to move forward. There could be some help coming in, and it could be a fresh new beginning. It could be something youthful and up to date and current, information that gets your creative juices going, because when this page comes in, let's face it, pages are young and mature. They come in with exciting news, and it's usually the beginning, and it's the baby steps towards something here. But this one's different. This page, of cups is is that energy that comes in with time, effort, support, and something substantial to place on the table for you to see. And they may even want to take a relationship to a next level. Maybe they've been friends of yours, and they may look younger, act younger, or maybe even be younger than you, but don't let that intimidate you, or or blemish. I want to say blemish your decision. Okay, don't allow other people to blemish your decision. Don't allow other people to determine your happiness here. Even if this person is younger than you, it's none of their business. It's only yours. Now, coming in next, you have the card of celebration, and that's the card that says somebody could be moving back home. You could be moving in with somebody, or somebody could be moving in with you. I always look at the 4 wands in front of that tent as great structure and stability. Okay, 4 is a very stable when it comes to stable energy, when it comes into moving forward in your next leg of your journey. But also, this is a card of celebrating, and it could be a wedding, an engagement, it could be an occasion, an event that you may be going to. You may be having it in honor of yourself, or, it could be an invitation coming in, as I had said. You could be celebrating a milestone here. You could be celebrating a great accomplishment that you've pulled off. You've come very far here at this time. And it could be an event in your career that's creating this as well. This great reason to celebrate something here. And that's wonderful. Okay, let's see what we've got in our center row, which could be the energy you're feeling now or the middle of the week. So you've got the 5 of Wands, you've got the 6 of Swords, and you've got the Ace of Wands. So there could be some challenges here that you feel you're being pushed, or you're being forced up against the wall to compete a bit with something. 5s are those numbers that I always tell you in any of the decks that can create challenges, but you have the ability to find the resources to resolve those challenges. So this is about, hey, I don't want to get caught in this situation. I'm going to walk away from it. Pick and choose your battles wisely, basically. Don't get caught up in everybody else's drama. And if you feel you're being pushed up against the wall, I don't want you to come out fighting, like Rocky. I want you to be able to just say, you know what? Talk to the hand. I'm not getting involved in this. All right. You're going to be moving on from those kinds of situations. And this is moving on in a new direction, leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. So this is all about you doing that. You don't have to go back to this position that you were disappointed in or you weren't happy in. Okay. This is about you being able to go forward and realize that there still might be a few little waves in the water, but they're not going to be what you've had to deal with. So you're traveling and you're moving forward, you're leaving a position, and you're only going to allow those people now in your soul pod and in your circle that truly do love and support you. There's new ideas coming in, and they're going to be exciting with the Ace of Wands here. It could involve your job and your career. This could be a promotion. This could be where you're going to be able to sit up here in your seat of power and move forward now. So there may have been a lot of chatter about you and how you deserve to have this position. So the Ace of Wands is that great card that brings in wonderful, fresh, and new beginnings and new offers and new opportunities here. So you're starting fresh. This is a brand new beginning for you. You're going to be able to see light at the end of the tunnel and a clear sight line going towards the goals that you really want to go towards. Just stay out of unwanted battles. Stay out of other people's drama. Don't get involved in that position, because it might, you might have pulled away from that, and now you're going to see a new opportunity coming in. You could be getting a new job, or something like that. Okay, coming in at the end of the week could be the energy you're coming towards you. You have the Knight of Wands, you have the 2 of Cups, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, best card. So the Knight of Wands is very fast moving action and energy. There could be some situation that you're going to hear about that you're going to have to act on ASAP. Okay, it's almost like an emergency that you're going to get a call you have to go to. If you do this, it's great, but I want you to think about it, not go charging in, and make sure that it's like you don't jump in your car and go in a big hurry and jump in it and expect to start it and you forgot your keys. So this is an example, theoretical example. Be careful, okay? You're going to have to act on this. You can't say, oh, yeah, I'll do it. No, it's almost like an emergency you got to act on. Now, in that being said, if there's any documents or legal papers that have to be signed and notarized, be careful and read between the lines. Don't sign on the first offer because you get excited about it. Make sure you read about all the stipulations that it indicates, okay, that you're going to receive something if you do. Also, this could be your Knight of Wands, riding in to sweep you off your feet for a hot and heavy, passionate love affair. Now, keep in mind, it could be a short love affair because this individual is a player. He has that ability to charm you. So they come in the front door, gets what he wants, and he rides out the back door. It's like the shotgun house. Boom, gone, right? So be careful. But if you want a hot and heavy relationship, this is the person coming in for you, because look what you've got here. You've got the Two of Cups with it. Now, the Two of Cups is new love, is new beginning. So if this could be a surprise that comes in suddenly, or maybe you've been out there actively putting yourself out there to market yourself on dating apps and things like that to meet somebody. Or if not, you definitely are going to meet somebody, but they may be different from what you had perceived that you would be interested in. We all have sort of this tall, dark, and, gruesome type of thing in our head, right? And then all of a sudden you meet somebody totally different from what you ever thought you'd be attracted to. Well, you might be pleasantly surprised, because this could be a blessing in disguise. So connecting the dots, okay? Getting along with somebody here. It could be somebody who you're going to have a love affair that happens all of a sudden, maybe with this Knight of Wands. But you're going to find that it's going to be very different. And it's a wonderful feeling of being able to have that connection. The Wheel of Fortune says you could have hit pay, as they say, pay dirt, right? You could have hit rich now, and it could be in a new person, in a new relationship. But I always say to everybody, the Wheel of Fortune is the karma that comes into you that you justifiably deserve, okay? And it's good news, I think, for you. You're going to celebrate something here, and I think you're sitting in the seat of power now, where you're going to have authority, and you're going to be in charge, and you're going to be much happier. Some of you may have a new person in their life that shows up suddenly, and to you, that's your Wheel of Fortune. So I always say, when the Wheel of Fortune comes in, ride it hard, my beautiful friends. Okay, let's see what we have coming in for your verification cards. Let's see what we have here. We'll do some shuffling here, my beautiful Libra. So, all in all here, you're being tested. Your commitment's being tested. Follow through on your commitments that you've said you're going to do. I think you're definitely going to find yourself, and we've been saying this a long time for you Libras, you're taking on a new position here. You could be your own boss. You could be opening your own business. You could be buying a business, receiving a business, but you're definitely going to be in the seat of power to have control over how you run that business, for some of you. So it gives you good reason to, to leave situations that weren't working out for you to go into a new one and celebrate that. I think you're going to see things clear up, and they'll clear up, I think, very soon, because that Knight of Wands is that fast-moving energy coming towards you. Now, let's see what we have here for your Emperor. You've got the Two of Cups again. So here we have this double message. So definitely, I think you're going to be meeting somebody new. You're going to connect, whether it's a soulmate, a love mate, a romance or not. I think the puzzle pieces are going to fit. Someone who wants to be with you, someone who wants to be by your side. I think there's going to be a great connection here. The dots are going to meet, for sure. Coming in with the Page of Cups, the Queen of Swords, cutting something out, getting rid of things that no longer serve you, walking away from those situations, even if you walk away solo. Okay, this is about, cutting through the red tape, cutting through the BS, and saying, you know what, I'm out of here. I'm going in a new direction. And she overlooks her court, right, this queen, and she says, you and you aren't pulling your weight, and I'm not paying you anymore. So there's the door. Okay, so she's that type of an energy. So, but it's also cleaning house. Maybe you're just doing spring cleaning right now. Maybe you're going to be cleaning out closets and basements and garages and whatever, storage units, and wanting to do this, purging, wanting to clear things out, because clutter really holds us back. And also they're telling me some of you might find items that you're going to want to sell that you didn't realize had some value to them that you could make a profit on. Coming in with your celebration card, best card that could land on it. Yes, the Sun. So definitely things are working out in your favor. This is the card of abundance and happiness and good health and fulfillment and all of those wonderful things when the Sun shows up. So there's reasons to celebrate a lot of different things for some of you. Okay, coming in with your Five of Wands, you've got the Four of Pentacles. Holding on, holding on to something here. Afraid to let go. Not seeing the trees, the forest for the trees. I think it's time for you to just kind of loosen up a little bit. Don't hang on so tight. Now, you might be protecting your money. You might be hanging on to your finances because you're afraid of spending too much right now, because you may feel that you're going to lose it. But it's okay to reward yourselves now and then, Libra, for the hard work and effort that you put in to make that money, okay? Now, this is also how you use your energy. Are you giving 150% of yourself to everybody else? Well, you're going to come to resent that because you're going to deplete your energy. So it's okay to say no and realize that you can't be at all places for all people at the same time, all the time. And others you could be holding back, because this is the card that often shows a woman sitting there with her eyes closed, right? And she's not paying attention to what's ahead of her. So keep your options and your eyes open as well. But this is the card of the extremes in which you save your money or you spend your money. So be careful and mindful of your finances this week. Coming in with the Six of Swords, you have the Seven of Wands, and that is standing your ground, being courageous, defending your corner, and not giving up, being consistent. Your commitment is being tested right now, right? So stand your ground. Don't back up. Some of them might think, oh, well, you'll never leave. You'll never walk out. You'll never move on. Well, you know what? They're going to get a big surprise. Okay, coming in next with the Ace of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Okay, you've got the ability to stand up, we know, own your power, right? You have that ability to be the emperor, logical and organized, and, you know, in charge, knowing what you need to let go in order to move on in a new direction. You have this ability to stand up and convey that information to other people. You can be a teacher here. You can stand up on your platform and articulately and accurately convey information to other people. This is a team of people around you, and you could be creating a team or asked to join a team, but you're going to be working collaboratively together for the same goals, and that's where the strength's going to come in. Teamwork is dream work, not doing it all by yourself. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, you've got the Ten of Swords on, and the worst is over. The Ten of Swords is that card where you felt you were betrayed, held back, you couldn't get up, you hit rock bottom, and you've been stabbed in the back. Well, not anymore. It's done and over. Signed, sealed, and delivered. You're up on your feet, and you're going towards your Wheel of Fortune now. Moving forward. Coming in again with that Two of Cups, you have the King of Pentacles. So this is going to be a great new beginning for you. If this is a new relationship, the King of Pentacles is that card of saying, have confidence, go for it. Don't be afraid. Go through those doors of happiness or prosperity or abundance or opportunities. Money's going to be good too. I don't see a problem with finances. If you're dealing with someone in partnership with finances, I think that they're going to be able to come across and pay their own way. Okay, whether it's in love, romance, or business. The Knight of Wands shows up with the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands, two totally different energies. This is like, oh my gosh. Yin and yang. Wow. So, you know, we had that fast moving energy coming in, and on top of it, now you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So this could be the cautionary card, because he's the slowest moving knight that says, whoa, pull back on those reins just a little bit. Don't go jumping into this hot and heavy love affair too fast until you're ready for it, or until you really get to know this person, because they're going to be charming, whether they're trying to sell you something themselves or sell you something. Okay. So the Knight of Pentacles is that energy that says, I'm going to research this. I'm going to plan this. I'm going to cross my T's and dot my I's, and I'm going to be prepared so I know what I'm getting into and what I'm signing on for. That's what that means. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Libras, this is your reading for this week of February the 26th. And again, I wish you a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. And always know I send you lots of love and many blessings, and I'll see you soon.